even why is the sky blue and not yellow? Citizens ask about everything. So people should be proud and happy. Like right now, I occupy the highest office in the land, the office of a citizen, because I have powers to question everybody, from the MCA all the way to the president. So MP ni kiti ndogo sana ufai kuringa nayo. There are many other seats as you go up. And if you come and mess up because you're a member of parliament, it shows you have no ambition beyond being a member of parliament. I was born for bigger seats up there. God knows which ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fanya mambo KINUTHIA, guns blazing. We're born and raised in Dago. Ukasomea Primo Dago.
Yes.
High school?
High school, I went to Aquinas High School.
Aquinas, AQ.
Yes.
Kole?
I went to Catholic University, then Dar es Salaam, University of Dar es Salaam, and then University of Nairobi for my master's, which is somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Plus, of course, lawyers kuna place ingine hapa current tunapitianga inaitanga Kenya School of Law. So it's a combination of all those things.
Oh, you went to KSL?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's interesting. So you are actually a lawyer?
You see, I'm a lawyer who is in the process of becoming an advocate. When you finish your law degree, you become a lawyer. Then if you choose to start going to court, you become an advocate, which I was not keen on. I was happy to do alternative dispute resolution. So I help people resolve their disputes out of court. That explains why I'm not in a suit and tie. They say, you know, lawyers are supposed to dress in a suit and tie with a touch of common sense. Yeah, you can't wear a yellow suit or a pink suit.
Some don't get it.
Yeah, so, but...
We've been seeing some of the lawyers in there, that touch of common sense.
Yeah, now, you see, now I'm happy. I'm in a white shirt, I'm in sneakers, I'm easy, and it's a Monday. So mediation, arbitration works.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So kazi yao ni kusolve tu mashida za watu.
Yes.
Ni gani hapana simuongee wamesema hivi, wamesema. Oh, okay. That's a good thing. Oh, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Getting to know the person. Because I've been seeing videos of you online speaking about a lot of different things, and I was like, but where does this guy come from? For example, like right now, you want to be the MP of Dago South.
Yes.
And a lot of people will ask why. Why do you feel like you have to be? Kwani MP wapo ayuko?
We are currently represented by somebody who acted Kamotho for a very long time. And now he's leaving Kamotho.
What do you mean acted Kamotho?
For anybody who watched a ridiculous show, there was someone there whose character was Kamotho.
Sinani, KJ?
John KJ Carrier.
Hey.
And he acted that for a long time, you know. And when Mongare was Moi and him, he was Kamotho. Today, I see William Ruto. And the things KJ used to do as Kamotho, he's doing for William Ruto. So we say, we just don't need this in the Great South. There has to be something different. His employer is the people, not the president. We have members of parliament, and he's not alone, who have chosen that the boss is the president. They forget who the boss is. So when we come and tell you don't vote yes to finance bill, you vote yes and then you come and say ni Photoshop. Hakuna maandamano. You remember his comments. Everybody in Kenya has never forgotten. And so many other things that he has chosen William Ruto over his people. So the people of the Great South have told me, Fanya Mambo, this is it. You are the replacement. And God knows it's a matter of time. So I wish the election was tomorrow.
So you believe that KJ, the only thing that he's doing in your area is supporting the president? Ama, you believe he does not deserve to be re-elected just because he's supporting the president?
I do not think that he does not deserve to be elected because he's supporting the president. I think once you understand the reason why you are voted for, you will know that you were voted to represent your people. When your people tell you, go and tell the president that we are going to hospital and SHA is not working. You don't come and tell us SHA is working. Sisi ndio tunaenda hospitali. Sio wewe. Nyinyi MPs mko na cover yenu tofauti. When we tell you that university funding model is not working for us, you don't come and put up a tent and start telling us the UDA government has delivered. If we tell you it's not delivered, it's not delivered. We are the voters. So, and any leader who does not listen to the people who voted for him then has got no other choice but to go home. So his time is coming, and I'm looking forward. Siku moja tuite naye hapa so that he has a chance to defend himself. Sitaki kumlima kama yuko. I'm a very fair guy. I don't want to go into a box ring and I'm beating someone who is not there. Panga, Tukae kwanza, yeye akae karibu na wewe ndio asikie maswali haraka.
The battle lines has been drawn.
Yeah. So I don't want to, it's only fair. Why do I want to fight him in his absence? I want him to come and defend his record. Then I want to sit here because mimi naishi ground. By the way, kwake unajua ground is this wonderful place he has to visit. You know, he even has to take photos. #niko ground. For me, ground is so normal. Ana sasa nikifika home nitakuta my pant they know naweza kufika tu hivi kulikuwa na unga nikute zimeisha juu watu wamekuja wako na njaa. So I live there. These are problems I experience every day. Sio kawaida. I mean, WhatsApp group nimewekwa 2030 in a week, umewekwa ya harambee ya mazishi ya nini. So that's why if it has to happen, if I have to respond about him, I want him to be close by so that ikuwe close contact. Na wewe ni mzuri yako na bodyguards wa gava. Mimi sina but sawa tu tutalemana.
Na itakuwa ni sitakuwa 2 points.
Yes.
Hata I need bodyguards. Bodyguards are drop points. Hao ni misuli tu. We don't want
no, obviously it's a conversation we want to have because
but we don't want biceps and triceps, we want concepts.
Yes.
Okay. So una believe because you're on the ground, KJ hakuna kitu amefanya kwa ground. Atembea kienda.
No, it would be wrong to say hakuna kitu amefanya.
Okay.
The right thing to say is this. Our people have got expectations. Okay? If you come and do that which you think is right for the people, and you keep posting and saying, I built you a toilet, for example, and people wanted a lab, then there's a disconnect. So it's not for me to come and say, I mean, I know so many people who have built projects in the ground.
Okay.
But then the question becomes, is that what the voters want? Do they feel connected with you?
Copied.
Yeah. And so, I mean, that's a conversation I'd like to have when he's around.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll organize. KJ, fanya mambo yako, you're my boy. Huu pia ni beshte yangu, tupange, tukue one-on-one, tuongee. Now, let's jump right into it. You've been very vocal about President Ruto's struggle to secure a second term. And you've said that he used to be a good mathematician. Kidogo mathematics imeanguka 2027, unaona ifanyiki the same way he had planned. You've seen the recent tours and you've seen the paradigm shifts. Kidogo now most Kenyans are starting to sing two-term. Akienda places, nini. I was in Kisii, by the way. And the DJ put this song, Summer One Time, in the middle too of the nini. I was just looking at the club, I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe it's one of those videos. So Moshe, buambia nani atajaribu after your video kama Fred ali shoot. So I saw the reaction of the guys, I'm like, Then you know I'm normally with young people, places. Higher people. Now, there's a time during the finance bill, majority of people are just, Ruto must go, nini, one time. Right now, things are changing. Kidogo, the Ruto must go, kidogo, inaweza kutulia kidogo. Now there's more of, two-time, but who else? Apart from him, what next? What wanaangalia Matiang'i, wanaangalia Kalonzo, wanaangalia they see like there's no worthy opponents. So what do you feel from a politician side then out to the ground?
Let's start from the point of no worthy opponent.
Okay.
The problem I have with Kenyans is that you are used to a president who is always on top of Land Cruiser vehicles and making noise and banging his chest, opening a road from this side, anangojea 3 months anaifungua from the other side, coming and promising you things, making a lot of noise about things, so that you have decided that the standard of a president is a man who can match these theatrics. And if he can't match this energy and these theatrics, he's not a good president.
Hana charisma.
President Mwai Kibaki was probably one of our most boring presidents. His most hilarious moments was when he said, binadamu ya mavi ya kuku. But he performed and he delivered. I think at Kenyans, we need to ask ourselves, are we looking for a bravado president who makes promises, moves with choppers from point A to point B, hires Emirati jets to go abroad, and so on and so forth? Or are we looking for a cool, calm, collected person who will sit at State House or Harambee House and work for us? The minute you discover that the standard, the accurate measure of a president is not your ability to sit on top of Land Cruisers throughout. When does he sit at Harambee House? When does he sit at State House? Isipokuwa saa zile anafanya renovations. So if you guys are looking for a president whose main work is to go on top of Land Cruisers, then you've lost it. Because mnaanza kusema nani mwingine ataweza Ruto. Because you think the presidential contest is about muscle and bravado and strength. It is not. The presidential in fact, I'm looking in 2027 for a person who will bring the political tone from here and bring it here. A guy who will come and say, wait a minute, Kenyans, we cannot politic throughout. And bring down the tempo and tell people, go and work now. A person who will not come and launch a road kama upuzi ingine ilifanywa hapa Rironi. Sasa hiyo barabara inajengwa. We want a person who will come and open a complete road. Don't launch any more dams. We are tired. Don't launch, paka muna launch transformer. You know, you get a whole head of state, mnamzungusha inchi anaenda kulaunch ma transformer na classrooms. Mpaka ingine walimpeleka Murang'a kulaunch borehole. I can get you the video. Borehole, kitu ya 3 million, mungeleta MCA. This is the nonsense we want to bring an end. In fact, I wish there was a law against launching projects. We just come up with a law for opening complete projects. Now that's a head of state. Kibaki mlikuwa mnasikia amenyamaza, anakuja anafungua Thika Road. Amenyamaza, anakufungulia kitu ambayo utatumia. Zile barabara alifungua hapa Emali, go to Emali. Nothing. They were so shameless, walibeba mpaka ile kakoto walikuwa wamemwaga hapo. So who can beat William Ruto? None of those politicians. Why? The battle in 2027 is not between William Ruto and Matiang'i or Kalonzo or Rigathi. The battle in 2027 is between William Ruto and Kenyans. And Kenyans don't want this madness. We've gotten to a point where you're asking yourself, in the history of this country, has there ever been a time when 800,000 children have not gone to school in January? The head of state has to go around and tell wazazi pelekeni watoto shule. Ever? And then kuna mtu anasema two-term. I stopped addressing William Ruto. Nowadays I address his supporters. Because William Ruto will not hear. He's gotten to a place he believes he's the best, he's the wisest, he knows. Nyinyi wote ni wajinga. Hata ataramianga sisi ni wapumbavu. Tunaitangwa less than average thinkers. So why should I address William Ruto? My address now today is to his supporters. Naambia wewe, jana ulikula food kwanza? Did you have supper? Let's start there. Is your child in school? Can they afford grade 10? Is it making sense for you? Is SHA working? Once all those questions are answered, so today I no longer address William Ruto. I only look at his supporters and I pray that God will give them common sense. And allow me to tell you something. Kuna kitu fellow Kenyans inaitwa Stockholm Syndrome. In Sweden, the capital is Stockholm. There was a time in 1973 when some bank robbers raided a bank. And then after they got into the bank, they were there for 6 days. They held some people captive. So for these 6 days, walikuwa natesa hawa watu. But somewhere through the 6 days, these people started getting used to the abductors. Because unajua anakutesa mpaka anakupea kitu ya kukula, unaona, hey, this guy is my only survival. Long story short, the police came in, they subverted that thing, and then these abductors, or the captivate, or these guys who had abducted these people, were arrested and taken to cells. When the time for the hearing came, these people who had been tortured for 6 days, they refused to give evidence. Wengine mpaka wakachanga kukula, unaona, this guy is my only survival. Long story short, there is something in psychology called Stockholm Syndrome. And Stockholm Syndrome is when you start liking your abductor to the point that you can go and rescue your abductor, unamlipia cash bill. Ruto has abducted Kenyans, he has mistreated Kenyans, ametuulia wajenzi wetu, and he has done all sorts of terrible things. Now we've gotten to a place tumeshikwa na Stockholm Syndrome. Mpaka ukiona Matiang'i anakuja kusaidia nchi unasema hey, unaenda unajishikilia na Ruto. Ukiona Gachagua anakam unaenda